What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. For those of you who don't know, my name's TJ and I have an 800 horsepower Audi TT RS and also a 500 horsepower stage 3 Mark 6 GTI, which I'm driving right now. The 100 sub mark, we are on our way to that. My dream is to do YouTube full time. I love my cars, I love working on cars, I love getting new cars, I love modding cars, I like going fast. If any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button and you guys are gonna be along for the ride with me. So let's go. We are on my way to my brother's house. Last I left off in the video, I had an issue with my rotiform wheels. When I was taking them off, one of the studs from the aftermarket conversion got actually like bonded to the lug nut, which is aluminum to steel. So that's pretty much seized on right now. We're gonna see if we can get those to come apart. I got the wheel in the back. We may have to do some welding. That is not gonna be me, that's gonna be him. He is the welder. Maybe we'll be able to put a nut on there, get a little bit of tension and security on the back side of the wheel so that we can have enough leverage to hold the wheel and get that separated so that I could get my new tires ordered. And I was kind of waiting. I guess worst case scenario is I can just order a new rotiform wheel. Springtime is coming around here. We're living in Pennsylvania here. We got Punxsutawney Phil that it seems like he lied to us. He saw a shadow. He said 6 more weeks of winter, but I don't know. I mean, we've been in the 70s, 60s, 40s, ever since Phil saw a shadow, so I'm really not buying it. It's been about 110 years since Phil has not seen a shadow, but I think we're seeing it in early spring. I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing right now. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the plans for the channel as far as what I have going on. Currently, if you can hear that, I just shifted to 4th gear and it's starting to grind. My synchros are going bad. I do have an appointment coming up here soon to get this transmission looked at. This transmission's had a little bit of issues. Whenever I bought the car, it was leaking a lot, so I did have to get that transmission resealed. So it's already been out once. Now, this car's tuned for the no-lift shift with the APR Stage 3. And I was starting to do that a little bit, so I have a feeling that that did not help the situation with the synchros, even though it is tuned from that. When I get this car repaired, I'm probably not going to do that again. It definitely helped in races a lot because this car has about 500 horsepower. So when I'm on the highway or anything, trying to line up against somebody, I always did the no lift shift just because every time I did that, that's when my car would pull away and I would start gapping. But I'm not gonna do that again because it's not worth going through transmissions. So that is number one. I'm gonna have this transmission repaired. It's probably gonna cost a couple grand. I'm not too happy about it, especially since it's already been out once. So we're gonna get that done. Talking about just a little bit of the mods on this car. So this car has a KO4 turbo. It has a built motor. Don't have the paperwork on that, and I don't have a lot of the knowledge on that, but the timing chain was done and it has ARP bolts, different connecting rods and pistons. Again, not aware of what exactly is in there. We have an upgraded fuel pump. Actually, I put that in. That was a kit that I got from Stratified Tuning. So whatever fuel pump they were using that tune, it was just a drop in on that. Stage 2 clutch, Bilstein, coilovers all the way around. Pretty much the engine's all done. It was running meth injection at one point. Again, when I bought the car, that was completely just, that meth injection was not working at all. Not sure if I want to go back and like replace that, do a whole new upgrade on that, make that run a little bit better. This car is pretty much done when it comes to the power side of the thing, so I'm gonna be doing more of like cosmetic repair, a little bit of aftermarket. I'm probably gonna go with a carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber fenders. I'm thinking about upgrading the brakes to the Porsche Cayenne brakes. That's like 3,000 bucks. Not sure if it's worth it. If anybody else has done that watching this channel, please drop in the comments if you think that that's a good upgrade. I was looking at the ECS ones. They're like $1,000 off. I'm not seeing good reviews on those. Not exactly sure if that's gonna be worth it, if that's something that I wanna do. It's starting to rust on the hatch. Again, I was thinking about doing a carbon hatch. Not sure why I'm trying to lean towards a bunch of carbon, but I don't know, I think it would look cool. I'm not too into the forged carbon, just like regular carbon. I wanna get the car wrapped eventually. We're definitely gonna be doing track tires on here again. Last year I ran the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s, which I loved. They actually made a world of a difference on this car when it came to getting traction. Third gear would spin with a different brand like BF. I can actually gain traction in third gear with those, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm probably just gonna do those again, and they're actually pretty affordable. I know that the Michelin Pilot Sports, the Super Sports, those are all really, really good tires, and I'm probably gonna end up doing the Super Sports on my TT, but that's kind of everything that's going on with this car. So yeah, this channel is gonna be kind of a mix between my TTRS and the Mark 6. Probably gonna be a little bit more mods on this car than the TT, just for the fact that, again, that motor is completely built, that's done. Exterior wise, there's really not much more I can do to that. I'm gonna get some wheels and tires maybe this summer. That's gonna be pretty interesting, so stay tuned on what I end up picking for that. I think you guys are gonna be surprised as far as the wheels that I pick for that car. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna be sticking with the rotiforms on this. That's why I'm trying to get the wheel repaired. You know, we're just gonna be going fast in the cars and literally just having a good time. If you guys want to see some of that, hit the subscribe button, hang along for the ride. But I will see you guys at my brother's house, and we're gonna take care of that wheel. So what we got going on here with this is we got the lug nut pretty much seized to the stud, and we got to get that off. We got 2 of them remaining. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is spray it with some PB, try to loosen it up. Get that, let that soak in there nice. Come back to it. Spread it back. So we got a lug nut right here that does not have a top on it. We're gonna screw that on. This one actually fits, I just tried it. And then we're gonna weld the inside, and then we'll have something to at least grab on and just impact the other side out. It should come right out. So right now he was just grinding off the top of the bolt just so he could get a cleaner contact point so that he can weld this. We're gonna weld a nut on there, and then we're just gonna zip it off with an impact. Got the wheel all wrapped up so that we don't get any weld splatter on here. Nice contact point.
Part of the process.
Should be good.
I'm gonna do this one first.
Ready?
Yeah.
Money in the bank. Let's go. Oh, that's hot.
And then this one.
That is really hot. Oh, it's stuck too.
That's fine.
Aluminum's terrible.
I'm
telling you. I got it. Yeah.
I put it in the vise and bang.
Yeah, aluminum stuff. These always get stuck. I'm never buying these again. I think it's 6-speed. Ready? Woo! Let's go!
Is that the only one you needed that was like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. There they are, those little pests. They're gone. No marks. No damage to the wheel. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I would call this a success. So we're back on the road, time to order some new tires. And shout out to the bro for helping out. Oh! Camera girl. All right, so we got that off. Actually really stoked about that. My brother is so awesome for helping me out. Yo, but this car is so fun. If I had to like pick one between like the TT and this car, I mean, they're both built. It's a hard decision. This car is so freaking awesome. I love this car. And honestly, I would probably get another GTI and build it. I'm probably gonna keep this car forever, as long as I can. But I would not be opposed to getting another GTI. And I don't even know if I would get a Golf R. I know the all-wheel drive would be sick, but I love the GTIs. I love Volkswagens in general. This car is a blast to drive. And I've been having this in stock mode all winter just because the tires are junk, they're Blizzaks. If I have this thing on the stage 3, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible winter. So we've been running this stock. I forget what it's like to rip around in this car in the summer. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Like and subscribe. Follow for more content.